Republican members of the House Intelligence Committee demanded on Friday more information from the FBI and Department of Justice regarding the FBI search of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home.
How do you feel, Mr. Trump? How do you feel?
Ranking member Mike Turner said that the group issued a request to FBI Director Christopher Wray and Attorney General Merrick Garland for the national security basis regarding the search. Turner also said that the Republicans intended to ask Wray for more information about an alleged informant who tipped off investigators to the classified documents at Trump's Florida residence.
Earlier this week, we requested that they disclose to our committee the national security basis upon which that they have ordered this raid. Because many other options were available to them, we're very concerned of the method that was used in raiding Mar-a-Lago and the 9 hours that it transpired while they were in the former president's home. Now, we are glad that Attorney General Garland has begun the process of releasing some of the information to the American public, and the American public deserve answers, and certainly our responsibility as Congress is to make certain that we provide appropriate oversight. They will be releasing apparently the warrant and the inventory, but it will still leave many unanswered questions. Next, we are also very concerned about the disturbing reports that there was an informant, perhaps someone even undercover, at Mar-a-Lago or around former President Donald Trump. And today we are also sending a letter to Director Wray demanding that he disclose to us the process by which that informant was utilized or that informant was placed. What is the relationship between the FBI and the person that has reportedly been utilized in this process?
I grew up watching a TV show on Sunday nights called FBI. I love the FBI. I had such respect for the FBI. But we have concerns today. We have concerns today primarily in the leadership. I'd like to say that those concerns are not the feelings of every American or the majority of Americans, but it is. It is, and I'm hearing it from both sides of the aisle. They are worried about the weaponization, the politicization of the DOJ and the FBI.
The U.S. Justice Department asked a judge on Thursday to make public the warrant that authorized the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago after the Republican former president portrayed it as political retribution. The search of his home was part of an investigation into whether Trump illegally removed records from the White House as he left office in January 2021. Some of which the Justice Department believes are classified. Attorney General Merrick Garland, the top U.S. law enforcement officer and an appointee of Democratic President Joe Biden, told a news conference on Thursday that he had personally approved the search.
Good afternoon. Since I became Attorney General, I have made clear that the Department of Justice will speak through its court filings and its work. Just now, the Justice Department has filed a motion in the Southern District of Florida to unseal a search warrant and property receipt relating to a court-approved search that the FBI conducted earlier this week. That search was of premises located in Florida belonging to the former president. The department did not make any public statements on the day of the search. The former president publicly confirmed the search that evening, as is his right. Copies of both the warrant and the FBI property receipt were provided on the day of the search to the former president's counsel, who was on site during the search. The search warrant was authorized by a federal court upon the required finding of probable cause. The property receipt is a document that federal law requires law enforcement agents to leave with the property owner. The department filed the motion to make public the warrant and receipt in light of the former president's public confirmation of the search, the surrounding circumstances, and the substantial public interest in this matter. Faithful adherence to the rule of law is the bedrock principle of the Justice Department and of our democracy. Upholding the rule of law means applying the law evenly, without fear or favor. Under my watch, that is precisely what the Justice Department is doing. All Americans are entitled to the even-handed application of the law, to due process of the law, and to the presumption of innocence. Much of our work is by necessity conducted out of the public eye. We do that to protect the constitutional rights of all Americans and to protect the integrity of our investigations. Federal law, long-standing department rules, and our ethical obligations prevent me from providing further details as to the basis of the search at this time. There are, however, certain points I want you to know. First, I personally approved the decision to seek a search warrant in this matter. Second, the Department does not take such a decision lightly. Where possible, it is standard practice to seek less intrusive means as an alternative to a search and to narrowly scope any search that is undertaken. Third, let me address recent unfounded attacks on the professionalism of the FBI and Justice Department agents and prosecutors. I will not stand by silently when their integrity is unfairly attacked. The men and women of the FBI and the Justice Department are dedicated, patriotic public servants. Every day, they protect the American people from violent crime, terrorism, and other threats to their safety while safeguarding our civil rights. They do so at great personal sacrifice and risk to themselves. I am honored to work alongside them. This is all I can say right now. More information will be made available in the appropriate way and at the appropriate time. Thank you.
Mr. Attorney General, the former president said this is...
FBI agents?
Thank you all for your questions, but as I said, this is all I can say at this time.
The Justice Department also seek to make public a redacted receipt of the items seized.